What if I told you that looking for a perfect partner is holding you back from actually finding him? It's easy to get stuck on looking for chemistry, but the real prize is actually compatibility. So why is that? Stick around and I'll tell you. Let's level up your compatibility game so you stop wasting your time dating the wrong guys and find the guy who's perfect for you. Compatibility is essential for any successful relationship. This is because compatibility is going to last you a lot longer and is going to be able to help you weather the storms that life is inevitably going to throw you. So let's talk about what the difference is, definition-wise, between chemistry and compatibility. Chemistry is that initial surge of desire, that want, that need, that excitement. It's all about something new. When you meet someone for the first time and you really hit it off, that is a huge fire of passion. However, in order to keep chemistry going, you have to keep adding more and more fuel, and if you don't, it fades over time. This is what we call the honeymoon phase, where there's so much excitement and passion, but there isn't a lot of realistic life going on. You see this a lot in dating shows where they go off and have a great time on the beach, and they're drinking, and they're having fun, and lots of sex, and then they come back to reality, and it's nothing but fights. It's because they have that chemistry, but when life settles in, the compatibility is not very high. So, let's talk about what the definition of compatibility is. Compatibility is the idea that when the two of you bring your lives together, like puzzle pieces, they knit together and create a better image that is whole and complete. This would make it a lot stronger because your lives actually work together and become more stable. Now, I hear you asking, should I be looking for 100% compatibility? And I'm going to tell you the truth. The answer is no. Looking for a perfect match can only lead to relationship failure. This is because going for someone who is 100% perfect for you is an unhealthy mindset, because it's like walking a tightrope. You have to be exactly balanced and exactly perfect all the time, otherwise you fall off. And so therefore, the opportunity to succeed is so low, but the opportunity of failure is so high. This is because no one is perfect for us. It doesn't matter if the relationship is amazing, we aren't the same person, and we should not be looking for that 100% compatibility. If we are all being really honest with ourselves, none of us are perfect. I'm not perfect, you're not perfect, your spouse or significant other or that person that you're like, oh my God, they're so cute, they aren't perfect either. And that's because we're not really looking for perfection. Honestly, imagine what the relationship would be like if the expectation was either you have to be perfect or I'm breaking up with you. Write in the comments what that would be like to be in a relationship that is so on that tightrope of perfection. This is because when we're looking for 100%, we're actually always looking for the things that could possibly go wrong or the things that could never be completed or make us happy. We waste a lot of time on the wrong guys because what we're saying is, you know what? I could make this perfect, or maybe, just maybe, they'll end up being the person I want somewhere down the line. But that's not true. What you actually want to look for, the number you're truly looking for here, is 70 to 80% compatibility. So why 70 or 80%? Well, this allows each individual in the relationship to be a person with flaws, ideas, dreams, aspirations, while still having connection between the two of you being the most paramount thing. This allows for a lot of ability for us to make mistakes, to learn from those mistakes, to grow and change and shift together. Because then it allows each and every person in the dynamic to bring something, an element that works to the dynamic, a strength, a complementary skill. Because then it doesn't require one of us to just be perfect and get it all right and not have things that don't work about us. Instead, what we do is we have someone who is flawed here and someone who's really strong here. And so they fit together. If you're both putting away the dishes, but no one is actually washing the dishes, that won't work. Because if you think about it, we're really good at putting them away, but no one's washing them. What we want to do is find someone who's willing to wash the dishes and someone who's willing to put away the dishes. Now, that's sort of a silly example, but it requires different strengths and requires us to look at the world differently. My wife and I, we are perfect for each other, but we are by no means perfect. The things that I do or the things that she does would probably drive another person absolutely crazy, but we together work together. We're not expecting each other to get it right the first time. We're willing to acknowledge what is and isn't working and grow together. But we're also able to say, you know what, that part of you that is flawed, that part of you that is weird or doesn't always get it right, I love that part too. You're looking for someone who fits you. You're not looking for someone who is you. If you want to find someone like that, give me a thumbs up and let me know in the comments. If you're asking, well, that sounds really good, but how do I actually do that when I'm out in the dating world, right? In the trenches looking for someone to love? And here's a really easy rule of thumb to remember. When you're first starting to talk about deeper things, right? Your beliefs, your morals, your values, the core things that make you feel who you are, you want to make sure that a lot of those match. They don't have to be perfect, but at least are in the same ballpark so you can have discussions about them. Earlier, I had mentioned this puzzle idea, and I want to come back to that because each and every one of us is like a puzzle. We already have a life full of pieces that fit together to create an image. And when you're looking for the person to come in to add to your puzzle, the images should be similar. Maybe not the same, but they should be similar. And if you notice, there's still open spaces, places for other people to show up or for the two of you to create more of the image together. But what we really want to look for is that the pieces that you have, right? These could be your family, your friends, your aspirations, your jobs, your hobbies. When someone comes into and adds more pieces to that, it fits into the pieces you have. You deserve a great relationship and a great partner. Remember, chemistry is nice, but compatibility is what makes a relationship last. So stop looking for perfection and find that sweet spot of 70 to 80%, and you'll find the guy who is perfect for you.